Welcome to a thrilling exploration of the future of automotive technology. Today we're diving into a game-changing innovation that's set to electrify the world of transportation solid-state batteries. These batteries are the next big leap for electric vehicles, and they're shaking up the industry in a big way. Enjoying the content? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest updates. Picture this: charging your EV as quickly as filling up your gas tank. That's the magic of solid-state technology. These batteries are not only lighter and more powerful, but also dramatically safer than the lithium-ion ones we rely on today. With their solid electrolytes, the risk of fires is drastically reduced. Plus, they promise longer ranges, letting you hit the road for longer journeys without constantly recharging. This isn't just futuristic wishful thinking, it's happening right now. So when can you expect to see these revolutionary batteries powering your ride? According to Leon Yubo, a leading expert at BYD, one of the biggest players in the EV industry, solid-state batteries could be mass-produced as early as 2029. That's practically just around the corner. BYD is really doubling down on this tech, pouring resources into research and development and tackling the challenges head-on. They're totally convinced they can overcome the hurdles that have slowed down mass adoption and actually make these batteries a reality for everyday drivers. But, this isn't a unanimous view. Some experts caution that it may take longer for solid-state batteries to become mainstream. Even so, BYD's unwavering commitment sends a pretty powerful message. This technology is no pipe dream, it's the real deal, and it's gearing up to transform the EV landscape. Of course, as exciting as this sounds, there are still some mountains to climb. Developing and scaling solid-state batteries isn't easy at all. One of the trickiest challenges lies right at the heart of the battery itself, the interface between the solid electrolyte and the electrodes. This critical component needs to be rock solid and efficient, but honestly, it's prone to issues like dendrite formation, which could lead to short circuits or even fires. It's a tough nut to crack, but engineers and researchers are working tirelessly to find innovative solutions to these complex problems. Another major obstacle is cost. Solid-state batteries are currently very expensive to produce, making them impractical for mass-market EVs where affordability is key. But as with any new technology, costs are expected to come down as production scales up and manufacturing processes improve. So we've talked about solid-state batteries, but what about semi-solid batteries? Where do they fit into the picture? Think of it this way. Liquid batteries are like your old-school lead-acid car batteries. They're reliable but bulky and not very energy-dense. Semi-solid batteries are like a hybrid between liquid and solid state. They use a gel-like electrolyte that's somewhere in between a liquid and a solid. This gives them some of the advantages of solid-state batteries, such as improved safety and energy density, but at a lower cost. They're a good stepping stone on the path to full-fledged solid-state technology. Solid-state batteries, on the other hand, are the holy grail. They offer the best of both worlds, high energy density and improved safety, all in a compact package. They're the future of EV batteries, but we're not quite there yet. In the meantime, semi-solid batteries offer a promising alternative. The journey towards solid-state battery dominance is accelerating, driven by intense global competition and unprecedented investment. Major automotive manufacturers are forging strategic alliances with battery specialists and research institutions to fast-track development, recognizing that whoever masters this technology first will gain a significant competitive edge. This collaborative spirit is fostering breakthroughs at an astonishing pace. Governments worldwide are also stepping up, implementing supportive policies, subsidies, and funding initiatives aimed at accelerating the transition to cleaner transportation and securing domestic supply chains for these critical next-generation components. While the path to mass production involves overcoming significant engineering hurdles, particularly concerning the solid electrolyte-electrode interface stability and cost-effective manufacturing at scale, the collective resolve across the industry is stronger than ever. The potential rewards are simply too transformative to ignore. Electric vehicles offering ranges exceeding 500 miles on a single charge, recharging in the time it takes to drink a coffee, boasting inherent safety far superior to current lithium-ion packs, and lasting significantly longer before needing replacement. This combination promises not only to eliminate range anxiety for consumers but also to drastically lower the total cost of ownership for electric vehicles, making them accessible to a much broader audience. Furthermore, the superior energy density of solid-state batteries could enable lighter vehicles or free up space for passengers and cargo, unlocking new design possibilities for automakers. Beyond passenger cars, this technology holds immense promise for electrifying heavier transportation sectors, including long-haul trucks, buses, and even aviation, where current battery weight and charging limitations are major barriers. As research progresses and pilot production lines begin to emerge, the timeline for widespread availability is becoming clearer, with optimistic projections pointing to the latter half of this decade. The impact will extend far beyond personal convenience. Widespread adoption of solid-state-powered EVs will be a cornerstone in global efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and combat climate change, fundamentally reshaping our energy landscape and moving us decisively away from fossil fuel dependency. The electrification revolution, supercharged by solid-state battery technology, is not just coming. It's rapidly approaching the starting line, poised to redefine mobility for generations to come. Now let's shift gears and talk about BYD, a company that's been making significant strides in the electric vehicle market. They're a Chinese company that's been making waves in the EV market, not just locally but on a global scale. They're currently the world's largest manufacturer of electric vehicles, a title they've earned through relentless innovation and strategic planning. One of the key areas where BYD excels is in their battery technology, which is really the heart of any electric vehicle. BYD has been focusing on lithium iron phosphate, or LFP batteries for their EVs. These batteries have several advantages that make them particularly appealing. LFP batteries are cheaper and safer than traditional lithium-ion batteries, which makes them a cost-effective solution for mass-market electric vehicles. However, one of the trade-offs is that LFP batteries are not as energy-dense as their lithium-ion counterparts. This means they can't store as much energy in the same amount of space. Despite this, BYD has managed to squeeze impressive performance out of LFP batteries, making them a viable option for a wide range of electric vehicles. This has allowed them to offer affordable yet high-performing electric vehicles to the mass market, broadening their customer base. Competition drives innovation and lowers prices, which will ultimately benefit EV buyers. Consumers can look forward to more efficient, affordable, and reliable electric vehicles in the near future. It's an exciting time to be following the development of solid-state battery technology. The advancements being made today will shape the future of transportation, making it more sustainable and accessible for everyone. As we look ahead, the race to perfect solid-state batteries will continue to intensify. Companies like CATL and BYD are at the forefront, driving the industry toward a cleaner, greener future. The impact of these innovations will be felt far and wide, from reducing our carbon footprint to making electric vehicles a viable option for more people around the world. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this electric journey. The future of transportation is bright, and solid-state batteries are leading the charge. So what does the future hold for solid-state batteries? Well, if the hype is to be believed, they have the potential to revolutionize the EV industry. Imagine electric cars with ranges comparable to gasoline-powered cars, charging times measured in minutes, and significantly improved safety. That's the promise of solid-state technology. Of course, there are still challenges to overcome, but the progress made in recent years is encouraging. With companies like BYD and KTL pouring resources into research and development, it's only a matter of time before solid-state batteries become the new standard for electric vehicles. And when that happens, it will be a game changer. Solid-state batteries have the potential to accelerate the adoption of electric vehicles, reduce our dependence on fossil fuels, and create a cleaner, more sustainable future for all. So buckle up, folks, because the future of transportation is about to get a whole lot more electrifying.